What's going on? This is GameWithSki and
COVID Cat. What's up?
and we're gonna be assembling a computer.
My other one was being stupid.
The motherboard was going out. Well, I think we'll start at the case here, and I'll go over a couple things. These are motherboard standoff screws. So what I did previously is I lined up the motherboard, the new motherboard, and put these standoff screws in. Next thing I do, since we'll put the power supply in.
This way. I'm smart. I remembered.
And then all those wires, you're just gonna flap out those wires.
Flopping like.
Just flap them. I put all the screws in a bowl so you don't lose them. We're gonna screw that power supply into the back. Okay, don't tighten it all the way, just keep it loose, because you'll need to jiggle it to get all
I can't tighten it very
for
good,
it to
anyways.
fit.
Well, I'm trying to hold the back of it.
And we did put it in correctly because we have this fan here where your hand is blocking. So it's going to be sucking the air out of the case and out the back. Depending on how you have it set up, if it's like on the bottom, you can have them sucked from the bottom of the computer out the back. Okay, now once they're all in, now you can go through and tighten them up. Now we're going to put the DVD player in. Go ahead and insert the DVD drive. Now a lot of people don't do the DVD RWs anymore.
What? Did I put it in the wrong way? No, I didn't.
Nope, just you gotta push firmly. Sometimes you gotta, depending on which one it is, some of them are
Oh wait, I pushed it too far.
too far, yeah.
There. Perfect.
Excellent. Okay, we're screwing the DVD in. We're using these just little screws, and they're screwing in 2 screws, one there and then, or one here and one there, or one there and one there. It doesn't matter as long as they're 2. Screw that in. I'm going to transfer the chip from this motherboard to this motherboard. So go ahead and
I lift it up from this little lock safety thing here.
yep. And now you can just pick it up like that. Now don't touch the back. And now I'm going to
Where's the arrow?
open this, and yeah, you gotta look for a little arrow. It's hard to see.
I think it's that one right there.
Yeah. And then just let it fall into place, and then you can try to jiggle it. And then you can go ahead and close it. There it is. Now it is locked into place. Now this is like a cooler holder, depending on what kind of cooler you have. We're gonna unscrew this because we need the one from our particular.
Lefty loosey. Is that right? Is that
No,
left?
you're going left.
He like stopped the recording for a bit. I got it off.
Zoom in, get the artistic unscrooging. Okay, now pull. Oh yeah, we got one more. Okay, now you can pull them plastic thingies off, and looks like that black back plate is, I think that might work with what we have. So now before you get that, we're gonna clean it one last time. So we cleaned these earlier because I had to reuse it. And what we do is I clean it with 99% isopropyl alcohol and coffee filters. Show them. Show them how it's done. Final bits of dust off. So we cleaned it maybe an hour ago while we were taking everything apart. And that's too long for it to sit for dust to get on. So we're going to wipe it down, kind of look at it if there's any dust specks, and then we're going to clean this one as well.
This one took like way too long.
Yeah, this one took a lot longer. So we're using the Noctua thermal paste, and we're going to put like the size of a grain of rice, but smaller than a pea in the center. So start doing that. And then you're going to do like, not on the corners, but kind of like a 5-sided, like a dice. Okay, a little more, I'm sorry. Okay, now do 5 dots.
Get off.
Yeah, just it just doesn't matter. You can have the little stringy thing. No, closer in. Closer in. No, you're too far to the outside. Yeah, right there. Maybe a little closer in on the others. Yeah, like that. That's perfect, like that. Okay. And 5. That's perfect, okay. So that's kind of like what we do.
Very neat.
That might be a little too much, but when I took the cooler paste off what I had, I did the 5 dice thing on what I had before, and it looked perfect. I should have got a video of that, but I did not. Okay, now you're going to take this, and you're going to flip it and slowly set it on there, and you're kind of going to like...
So which way is this gonna go?
It doesn't really matter. Don't shake it though, because we don't want dust falling, because it's kind of dusty. So just lower it down so that those screws will line up with the holes, and you're kind of going to wiggle it a little bit. Okay, and now when you screw in these screws, you're going to do like a turn. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, like a star formation. Well, here, 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 like that.
Oh, okay.
Sorry. If that's not confusing enough.
1, 2.
Okay.
1, 2.
So we tighten it evenly like that.
1, 2.
So that the paste is splat easily. It slowly
1,
squeezes it
2.
evenly. So if you do it all on one side, it's going to push all the paste to one side.
2. 1, 2.
Oh, there's a light. Oh, wow. There's a light on here. It's much better now. Look at that. And it's like I'm holding a flashlight and recording. So there's different slots here. Oh my gosh, I hope I didn't mess this up. Okay, it barely fits here, but on the last one I messed this up actually. What happened was this one does not go out. Only one locks in on this. But last time I put this on and I couldn't get to the memory. This one it looks like we can. So it'll fit in the way it's supposed to, and you do slots A2 and B2, and this one says it on the motherboard. Some of them don't say it. How do you put it in? You slowly slide it in, and then you got to push hard. You kind of like put it in the little hole there, and it kind of slides it. Yeah, it doesn't want to go easy. This one doesn't want to go easy. It's tight. There it is. That locked in. And then this will kind of close. You kind of got to be kind of hard on the memory. It's a lot of times you seat it and it clicks like this. You think you're good, and you're not good. Yep, now you got to push hard. No, don't close it yourself. Let it close it. So you're going to push this open, and now you're going to push down on that thing in the middle too, and yeah. Yep. There it is. Yeah, so it's how hard did you have to press on that?
Not too hard.
Not too hard?
Not
well,
too hard.
what would you describe it as to somebody?
I don't know.
3 to 5? I don't know. I'm thinking like 5 pounds at least, maybe 7.
Didn't feel like very much. Maybe I'm buff, but I don't know.
I'm going to add another note. That's why I like to do it on the cardboard, and then with this plastic here is you put I put like a good 10 pounds of force to click this in, because I've had times where I've thought it was clicked in and it wasn't, and I was getting memory errors. So you put about 10 pounds of force, and you have it on the cardboard, so it should, you know, equally distribute the force nicely. That's why I put the cardboard down. We're going to drop the motherboard in now, and a couple things to note is you move all the wires out so you have a nice open space, and again, make sure your motherboard offsets are in the proper spot. And I like to lift this by the fan here. I mean, it's on here, so I lift it like this, and I lift it like this, and then I kind of bring it in, and then slowly drop it down. And as you're dropping down, you want to make sure your screw holes are aligning with these motherboard offsets. You don't want to be scraping like the parts of the motherboard on these.
Oh yeah, that would not be
Okay,
good.
so go ahead and do your best. Yep.
I'm so cooked.
And you're going to line it up with this I/O plate here. You're going to line up these with the I/O plate. There's not much room here. Here it is. Yep, just nice and easy. You can let go of this.
Alright, yeah.
Yep, get it in there close. And then just slowly lower it down. Now we're going to slide them into place. You can let go softly. There it is. Now we're going to slide it and line up the holes. So there's the hole there. Yeah, I just really line up the top row, and the rest should line up. Okay, we're going to be putting the motherboard screws in now.
There's
and
6.
we're going to kind of line up. I like to just start with the back row here, and don't screw it in all the way. Get it screwed in most of the way, but not so it's tight on there. Did it perfectly? Oops, sorry, that was me.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it wasn't perfectly lined up. Oh, come on. There it is. Oh, it blurred up. Got blurry again. Why?
Gotta keep it close. Doesn't like to be far away from the
It should autofocus. Yeah, your face is blurry. All right, we're going to snug up all these screws now. Now you're going to do 2-finger tighten. So you're going to tighten them when they're snug with 2 fingers. Let me see if I can describe what it feels like. Yeah, like that. I don't know. I can't really describe it. Just 2-finger snug. If you over tighten it, you can crack the motherboard, and that's really not good. So 2-finger snug, pretty snug. So that's turning, but I don't know if this is turning. Let me see.
Oh.
So that turns without this. So that's if you're even more delicate. Oh yeah, that's good. Yeah. So just 2-finger. Tighten it. It's hard for me to just watch somebody else do it because it's just scary for me. But you got it.
That's pretty snug.
Yeah, just a nice snug 2-finger. Now, if you got really strong fingers, then use 1 finger. I don't know.
1 finger?
Yeah.
How does that even work?
Yeah.
Use your pinky and your thumb.
yeah, use your pinky.
Gotta put in the drive.
We're gonna put in the SSD now, and this one has a SSD cover.
Let's see.
Is it all the way out yet?
Oh wow, it looks heavy.
Okay, we can get that out. Oh, look, see, there's a little membrane here.
Oh my.
We're going with the Crucial P3 Plus 4 terabyte. It's been on sale. 8 terabyte just went on sale. Now, what you want to do when you put it in is you don't do the screw yet. You're gonna just grab that.
I'm just gonna keep this and put it.
Actually, you're gonna peel that paper off.
Wait, what paper?
This paper. So that paper is just paper that they have on there. You're gonna peel that off because you want this thing is gonna. It's like a heat sink.
Do I need to peel that off? Does it look like?
Yeah, you will peel that off later. Try it on this side. You can get it.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Too slow. Is it coming off?
Mm-hmm. Do we have to do this?
Yeah. Is it that sticky?
No, I'm just
Well, you don't want to
slow.
put your thumbs on those. Yeah.
It scares me. I don't want to like
Okay.
leave any residue.
Wow, those are some big chips. Yeah, that's the memory right there. Okay, you can just
Each
stick
one
this-
is 1,000 gigabytes.
Yeah. Yeah, get it in there. And you don't want to really put your fingers on the top of the chips.
Ugh.
There it is. There. That's all we had to do.
I'm really good at keeping my fingers out of the way.
Yeah, I'm not. My fat fingers get in the way.
I have a skill. Should I tighten it like snug?
Just 2 fingers, just like the other thing. Oh, gosh, I can't think of the word. But it's a thermal pad. That's what that is, a thermal pad. It's going to transfer the heat.
I wanna...
Okay, don't just...
Alright, I'm
But
guessing
that-
it goes like this. Nah. It's okay. It's okay.
All right, and then we had those 2 screws.
Give one to me.
Is that the one? Which one? I don't
Yeah,
know where
that
they go.
fat one went over here, and then that one went over
Okay.
here.
Oh, the fat one went there?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, just screw it in a little bit and then screw in the other one. It's nice to have a magnetized screwdriver. I don't know if that messes up that would mess up anything. I don't know. I don't think so. I always use a magnetized one. Might be concerning maybe if you have memory. I don't know.
Aren't we dealing with the memory right there?
Yeah, but there's nothing on it. Slowly lower it down. You're in the center. There it goes. Where I'm at. That's what it is. It's easier if you're where I'm at, but the video looks good from here. We're going to be dropping in the GPU now, and we got this sticker here. We can just...
I want to peel it off. Dad, that's why you let me peel it off.
Dang it.
If you're lucky I can get in there.
Okay. This was closed. We got to open that up.
Check it before.
And then we got to unscrew this.
That's where you should. It's not pushing me in.
Can you
it's
see?
pushing me
Is it easier from that side, or was it easier
no,
from
it's
here?
easier from over there, because then I don't have to lean my head over here. What the hell?
Okay, so you
Oh.
gotta get that. Yeah.
Put the on.
There it goes. There. Now it fits. Sometimes you got to take them out so you can jiggle this around a little bit.
So is this gonna be another 2-finger tighten?
That one could be kind of tight.
That's when you use your eyes.
Yeah, there should be another one somewhere. We've got this is a Wi-Fi card, and it's going in there. It's going to go in that PCIe slot and stick out the bottom there. It can go in any of the slots, but you want to keep everything away from this GPU.
Oh my.
And is that hard to get in there or what? Only press on the card part. Don't press on like anything else. Now there might be a problem. We might have to take that out because we're gonna have to plug in those plugs there. I don't know if we're gonna be able to do that with that card in.
I can do it. Look.
You'll be able to get those?
Mhm. Why don't we go try to plug them in now?
Yeah. Well, I think we're gonna take the card out. Now comes the fun part. plugging in the wires.
Yippee.
And I always start with the biggest one because I don't know why. It's just somewhere to start. I don't think it really matters where you start. But then again, maybe the big ones get in the way. I don't know how. Let me know in the comments where you like to start plugging in your wires. So I start with the big one, and that is the 24 pin.
Should I go like this?
Yeah, so you're going to push it in, but you're going to also grab from, on this, you want to kind of grab from behind and pull up while you're pressing down. So pull on this, because this is, you're putting a lot of force on there. That's a lot to push in. That one is kind of hard. Let me get the light going there. Oh yeah, we can see.
Yeah, I could see.
The struggle is real.
I got something. I felt it click. Ooh, I felt another one.
Yeah,
Ooh,
just
so
jiggle it
that's
around,
easy.
wiggle it, push it, pull it.
Bop it, twist it, pull it.
Got them all?
Nope.
No. It's getting there. There it goes. It's coming out. Yeah, it's you got to really push this one. This one is hard. So if you're like a young person, you might have to get somebody like me. Okay, that went in. That went in. I jiggle it a little, and now I'm gonna grab behind it.
Look at those big old close up of those hairy arms. I'm just gonna like zoom in on the side, okay, to show you what's going on here. Another close up of his arm.
You just wiggle it as you're pushing and pulling.
The entire table is wiggling.
Yeah, that's the way you gotta do it.
And that's what you see.
No, I'm pulling a little bit. It's not coming up. Next wire I like to do is the CPU power here. They're usually on the top left of the motherboard. It should say it on there. Most of all the new ones say it. The cheap ones, like this power supply that I got, doesn't really say it.
I'm pretty sure it would be this.
But you look at the pins, and the pins will be the same. So it's got. We're looking at that.
Oh, so it's. Oh, I see the pattern.
Yeah.
It's not this one. Hold on, let me see.
So
that.
it's
Let me see that one.
two things.
Oh yeah, it's this one.
Okay.
Felt that pop.
Excellent. We're not going to do the GPU. We'll do the GPU kind of more last because those things are going to be like over everything. Yeah. So what we have to do is plug in all of the small wires now.
All of the rainbow ones.
All right, there it is. So we had all these wires kind of out the back here. We're going to start putting them through. Now, you want to be mindful of where you put the wires through because, like, those should probably be... So all those plugs are at the very, very bottom. So you want to, instead of feeding them through that hole, you want to feed them through this bottom hole.
What bottom hole? Oh my goodness.
The giant bottom hole.
You could have told me that earlier.
Yeah, another good thing, like another way to go at it would be to like start with the farthest wires away maybe and work your way in. Like this one is the audio, so we're going to do the audio first. We're going to start with the audio, and usually they say it on there. Like this one says USB. This one says
audio.
HD audio, okay? So that's the one. You're going to feed it. Yeah, you're going to do it. You're going to feed it probably through this hole here.
What?
And then it's going to go all the way to here. This one there. And you've got to match up the pins. So this one has a pin missing. And then the audio. Is this the audio one? Mm-hmm. This has a pin missing. It's really easy. So they'll match. Okay, why can't you see? Do you need the light?
Yes, I need the light.
Oh, okay. Can you see it now? Up, left, down, right.
No.
Oh, I can see it through this hole, maybe. Oh, yeah, I can see it through the hole here.
I'm gonna help.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you can get it. Get it. The struggle. It's like a game. It's like a video game.
But it's in real life. And
But it's real life.
And if you mess up, the pins break.
Okay, you gotta push. Harder. Wiggle it. Just wiggle it. There it is. I saw it. Good. Yep. So that pin, it says USB on there, and it matches. And the motherboard says USB.
Freaking shadow on my hand is blocking it.
Well, you just gotta feel it. Nice. Next thing we're gonna do is probably the hardest one. Is we're gonna do the front panel, and that's all these little things. Some motherboards come with like a little plastic piece that you can plug these in and then plug it in there. That's preferable. Ours doesn't have that.
Because it's cheap.
Yeah. Well, it wasn't that cheap. Did you get it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, do we need... I'll do the HDD.
HDD LED. Okay. Gotta find it.
HDD. There, that was easy.
Okay.
Now, which way do we go?
Next. Does this have a plus and a minus on there?
No. I don't see any. It does have an arrow on one of them.
No, that's not what it is. I forget which color is the minus. The minus is the white. So the red is the plus. So a lot of places they use black or...
Just neutral colors, gotcha.
Black or white as the negative.
Oh, we should have done this one first. Break it.
Just don't bend. Whatever you do, do not bend. Do not bend.
My fingers are cramping.
What? She did get it before I was able to grab the needle nose pliers. Now we're doing the reset switch. You want to try that one with the pliers?
Yes.
Just don't drop the pliers on the... So just put it in the plier at the very end, and then you can lower it in.
I think I would have better luck with my fingers.
Okay. So the pliers are a no.
They're really big and bulky. Power switch. I'm gonna get this over with fast now because this is weird.
What? Sure, just your arm.
Stop!
Place it up on the arm.
No, let them admire the hard work we've done.
Admire the wires. Beep. It's just a beeper. A boop. So there's a JFP2, which is right next to it. Both of them are the same. See, the black. See, on this one, the black is the negative. So it's either black or white is negative. So that's going to go black as in the negative. On the JFP2, here's the speaker here.
Oh, okay. So
Negative goes on the left on this particular motherboard.
Come on.
Did you get it?
Yeah. Yeah.
We just started taking some of these big power wires, and the ones that we're not going to use, I just
Shove them in a
shove them to the corner, and then we'll zip tie those away. This one looks like it matches, so we're going to plug it into the GPU there.
I was right.
One side goes into this thing, and one side goes into there.
So I'm assuming
That side, because that's got this. So, because some GPUs are only 4.
this one's gonna go on like this.
It's hard to see.
I don't know, how does this one go in?
That one's going to go all the way into one of these. It'll say, it'll go into the 4 slot. The top one, the hole is up, and the bottom one, the hole is down. Yep.
I'm doing it based off of the shapes of the holes, because there's definitely shapes.
We just connected this, and what I did was I went ahead and took a little break and got some of these wires out of the way. I like to save these twisty ties and then use these for cable management. It's hard to do good cable management on these old computer cases. There's no back panel or anything, so you want to just combine them all up and zip them around so that they're all in one kind of spot going on. We're going to attach one of these. Again, we got more of these L's. There it is. There's the L. We're going to connect that to. We have some more SSDs. These are some older, smaller ones. Those are just connected.
How much storage is this gonna add up to?
Well, that one's only, what, 120 gig, 128 gig there.
What if I go like this? With this? Get in there. Here we go.
Okay, that one's in, and then so this end one will go, there's another drive there. So I attached those drives, those were already in here in this case, and I can't really get them out now actually, so the problem is I used double-sided sticky tape.
Dude, what? There's no way.
What?
It's not gonna come in here. Come on. I did it.
Got it. We're going to do these SATA cables now. We're going to plug them into the bottom here first.
I wish I could see. My big old fat hand is in the way though.
Well, yeah, the case is a little small. I mean, just imagine in an even smaller case. Like, this is a mid-size case. Can you imagine a small case?
Somebody else is gonna do it for me.
It might have been a little easier if we didn't have the GPU in there right now.
Maybe. It's not in there, I'm gonna cry.
Oh, it's so close. Oh, I heard a click. Yay. All right, we got one. The other one should be easy. That should be right.
It's in there.
Was there a hair there? Oh, gosh, I got my finger in the way. Nice. Last thing, we're going to get the Wi-Fi card. It's Wi-Fi and Bluetooth. So you might want to plug this thing into the USB. Actually, I don't think we have to. Yeah, you can plug that in there. Because we ended up not doing the Wi-Fi right away because we had to get that other plug in there. Can you imagine getting your hand in there?
Oh my, I'm glad I didn't do that, or else I'd actually cry.
Yeah, originally you didn't care. You said, oh, I got small hands, it'll be easy. Right? Do you remember? You remember saying that?
No.
Good, yes, that clicked in nice and easy.
Where's the screw?
Right here.
Screwdriver.
And this little thingy here is the Bluetooth. So that's you're gonna take note of the pin missing here, and that's gonna go into the USB. One of the USB things. It's right under, behind all these wires right there. Got that? This should be easy. This one's easy. I've had a lot worse than this. Nope, yeah, nope, yep. Yeah. What did that go to? Oh, okay, so that goes somewhere on one of these fan headers here. So there's
System fan 3.
So you can do system fan or you can do case fan. Doesn't really matter.
I want to do case fan. Where's that one?
Let's find. Well, it's like way over. It's just system fan. So do the system fan. Is there one on the bottom right here?
System fan right there.
Okay, yeah. Oh yeah, we got more. We got much more wires. Oh. Yeah, there's more wires. And then I forgot about this wire too, the CPU fan. So one thing I noted is I probably should have, the CPU fan is up here. We probably should have turned this around. I think I had it the right way in the last one. Doesn't really matter. But the wire just doesn't look as good.
It's okay. It doesn't need to look good.
Yes, it does.
Not for me. See the indentations?
Oh. Okay, we have the CPU fan in place. Yeah. Now begins the cable management. We still got some Molex cables, so there's a couple more fans that use Molex. So we're going to connect those absolutely last. Now we did a pretty good job here with these, with what we can anyways.
Mm-hmm. With what we can.
Yeah. It looks bad from right here. I hold my fingers in front of the camera. Yep, connecting the Molex. You gotta wiggle it and jiggle it. Make sure they get in there. Oh, yeah. See, it's not lined up. I can see it through the plastic.
What's the Sigma?
It's that wire is bad. You just gotta Make sure that wire's... It's old components.
Oh, so just get in there, bro.
Okay, now you're gonna tuck this under and force it closed with all the wires, and then slide it.
I know, I've done this hard vacuum so many times, it's actually not even funny. I know how to do it.
One thing I noticed after we put the whole thing together is that this I/O panel actually did not line up perfectly well with this. So I had to actually bend it and cut the I/O panel into place, and definitely was not happy about that. Plug in those plugs there. I don't know if we're going to be able to do that with that card in.
I can do it, look.
You'll be able to get those?
Mm-hmm.